I feel so cute with my little afro. Hello y'all, my name is Happy Black Legends. I am super excited to film this video. Welcome, hello, hi. I've been waiting to film this video for a month. So basically it is the 1 month anniversary of Shabrang today. Shabrang was released August 28th, 2020, and today it is September 28th, 2020. So I thought I would recreate the album cover, and I also thought I would just talk about this album because it has quickly become not only one of my favorite albums of 2020, but one of my favorite albums, period. It's made me a much bigger Sevdaliza fan than I was before. Originally, I really wanted to rate this album, but I could not rank it. I just could not do it. I just couldn't figure it out. I just decided to just talk about it, but I will let you guys know my 3 favorite songs and my 3 least favorite songs. So my 3 least favorite songs. I think the worst song on the entire album is Dormant. And then I think No Way, and then Comet. Those are my 3 least favorite songs. Automatic skips. I don't even bother listening to them. Sometimes if I'm like not paying attention and Comet comes on, I'll just let it do its thing. But yeah, and I'll go into why those are my least favorite in the video. And then my favorite song, Wallflower, Habibi, and then I will get into why I love that song in a moment. And then I love so many of the songs on the album, but I want to say Lamp Lady is probably my 3rd most favorite song on this album. So let's begin by recreating this look. Shabrang for me, Shabrang for me, Shabrang. So dumb. Alrighty, so let's get started. I literally have no talent. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Y'all, my afro, like I shaved off all my hair like 2 years ago, and my goal when I did this was like, I was like, I want to grow out my afro. I want to feel like a cute little Black Panther. Like, you know, I just want to feel all cute. And now that my afro has like grown, I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. It terrifies me. Like, this is the first time I picked out my hair in a hot ass minute, and I don't know how to explain what this feels like. It literally just feels like it feels light at the same time, like it doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I have giant cotton candy on my head. Shabrang. So first I want to talk about what Shabrang means and all that jazz, because I think it's really interesting. Y'all, I got all of this information from like genius.com and Wikipedia. I wanted to watch interviews and watch articles or like listen and read her explaining this album. However, every time I read something Sevdaliza says or I see a video recording of her, I physically cannot handle her beauty and I have to leave. So it is what it is. So basically Shabrang is a horse. It's a horse from Persian mythology / poetry. It tells the story, and okay, please excuse my pronunciation because I literally Googled how to pronounce this character's name and I could not find like a correct pronunciation, so please excuse me, I do apologize. But the character's name is Siavush, I believe, and he was a prince, and his stepmom was like flirting with him and was like trying to come on to him, and so but he turned her down, and then that pissed her off, and so she made this whole claim that he raped her and like abused her and all this stuff, and then everyone of course was going after him. So yeah, so he like tries to go on this crusade basically to prove his innocence, his righteousness, and he rides Shabrang. Now Shabrang, the definition literally translates to apparently night colored purebred. So Sevdaliza basically said dark skin rights, like, okay. Sometimes I say things that are so stupid, like I can't believe I even said that. And he rides Shabrang through this like mountain of fire. And unfortunately, like, people still don't believe him, so he's like exiled. Him and Shabrang end up being exiled. So even after all that, like riding a horse through a mountain of fire, people still were like, nah, you definitely fiddled the queen. Like, you did something, you freak. And I think that is such an interesting story. I really, really was intrigued by it. It really reminded me of the story of Joseph in the Bible. For those of y'all that don't know, hi, I was raised Christian. I was going to church since, well, my biological father he was raised Jehovah's Witness, so that's a whole nother thing. And then my mom is Christian. My mom's actually, she's an ordained minister, actually. She like makes holy oil. I have some of her holy oil somewhere over here. This is my mom's holy oil. So like I was really Christian, y'all. I was raised really, really Christian. So I know a little bit about the Bible and whatnot, like, you know. But anyways, it reminded me of the story of Joseph. If y'all don't know the story of Joseph, basically his dad, okay, it's kind of a long ass story. I don't even know how to explain this, but and so Joseph was cast out into slavery, and he was all the way up in Egypt. And then he worked for this man, Potiphar, I cannot remember this dude's name. And basically he worked his way up with this man. He proved his loyalty, his intelligence, his willingness to learn and work hard. And then the man's wife wanted to sleep with Joseph, and Joseph refused, and then so she claimed that Joseph attacked her. So long story short, basically the story of Siavish really reminded me of the story of Joseph in the Bible. I think it's really interesting when I talk to people from different cultures and different like faiths, the similarities between like the Bible, you know, and just like interesting other stories. It just always fascinates me. It's like, it's very interesting. Alright, so now I'm just gonna try to do, I think I'm gonna go in with red now. I have no idea how to, like, I used to do like costume design, and so I did a lot of like bruise makeup and shit like that. I used to live a life like that, but now I have no idea. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do red, maroon, and then brown. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do, because Sevdaliza's wound is like kind of old a little bit, honestly, if we're being honest. So I'm gonna go in with the red first. Maybe I should go with a little bit of orange, I don't know. But yeah, so that's just like some background on Shabrang. And then also Sevdaliza said the reason why she's bruised in on the cover is to represent all of the hardships and things that she's had to go through in her life. And in order to become Sevdaliza, in order to have the music career that she has, in order to grow as an artist, I appreciated that. And then I love the simplicity of this album cover. So I have a friend that makes like album cover earrings. I'm trying to find them. And so I have dirty computer ones, and I want to get when I get home, and I also want to get Shabrang. So I'm gonna leave their information down below if you want an album cover earrings. But anyways, let's go track by track, and I just want to talk about some of my favorite things about the tracks. Whoa, that is like very purple. See, I don't have my glasses on, and I'm like very blind, so I feel like this doesn't look like a bruise. It just kind of looks like abstract art. No. But anyways, y'all, so this album starts off with Joanna. I like this track. I do. Joanna. Narcissist woman. I just think it's very interesting. I haven't watched the music video for this track yet. I don't know why. I just like every time I look at it, I'm just like, I'll watch it later. Like, I just haven't actually watched it yet. But yeah, so I do like this track. Sevdaliza says something really interesting about this track, and I want to read it. For some fortunate, you will be able to experience her being Joanna, and for some fortunate, you will be able to escape her. I was like, whoa, Sevdaliza coming out here with all this, like, you know, like, I would love to know, is there a Joanna in Sevdaliza's life? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would just love to know. I mean, honestly, this does not look like a bruise in my opinion, but hey, it's okay. I'm gonna try to make it better. But yeah, Joanna, I think, is a nice, like, it's a nice start. In my opinion, this album, each of the songs improve on itself up to a certain point, and then there's kind of like waves. So Joanna was like a simple little nice start. Shabrang, this track. Once I knew the story of Shabrang, this song gives me the feeling of like a hero traveling, sort of this rogue, cowboy-esque, like, you know, outcast traveling, trying to prove his innocence. Like just that beginning, like twang, doom, 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 doom. It just, I don't know, it just gives me life. I do like this song. My holy severance. Yeah, I do like this track. I ain't even trying to trip. And then the next track on this album is Lamp Lady, which Lamp Lady selling tangerine. I love, like, this album is just such a vibe. Like this song, excuse me, but this entire album is a vibe. And one thing about this album that I feel like is just so amazing, like this whole album is just super sexy. It's vibes all the way. It's a true work of art. Like, I don't know, like it's truly amazing. I think this is like, it's definitely one of the best albums of 2020, period. On that, period. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Oh shit, I don't know if I'm like supposed to be using all these colors near my eyeball. Like, beesh. How does this not look like a bruise at all? I mean, it kind of, not really, totally does. I need to like improve this fast. Like, I have no idea how to fix this. Yeah, Lamp Lady is definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. I just absolutely adore it. I think it's so beautiful. I love the like sound of it. And then All Rivers at Once. I do like this song. It's not one of my favorites, but like I do like it. Like, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? This song, and I know people were kind of like, no sis, you're wrong, but I felt like this album had very like bluegrass vibes, and people were saying, well, that's more so her Persian culture, and I totally understand that too. I guess what I was trying to say was more like soulful, maybe that's what I was trying to say. But I feel like bluegrass from this song still to this day. This song makes me want to hear like Solange and Beyonce get up on this track. Also, like, everyone, like, whenever people bring up Sevdaliza, a lot of people say, like, her and FKA Twig should collab. If that happened, if they collabed, I think I would explode. I think I would just implode, explode. All of those implodes. I don't wanna feel pain. Take me to the river. Watch me dance in the dark. This song makes me feel like I'm drunk dancing at some bar, like in Buck County, like some country ass, like not Tennessee, like Mississippi or like Alabama, just something. Where the hell? Okay, here it is. Yeah, this song just makes me feel like woozy. I love it though. I love this song. And then the violin, sis did not have to do us like that with that violin. Like, she truly did not have to take us there, but she did. She said, I'm gonna give y'all a little something. I love the use of the violin throughout this entire album. I'm here for it. Like every choice all the way. Okay, this was a bad color. I should not have chosen this color. Bitch. You know what? It is what it is. I've never claimed to have talent ever in my life. I've never said, hey, I have a talent when it comes to makeup. I've literally said everything but that, so it be what it be. After All Rivers at Once, Habibi. Habibi, Habibi, no one understands me. That song is literally, it's so good. I don't know, like when I first listened to it, I thought it was beautiful, But the more I listened to this album, it quickly became like my personal favorite. I just think it's so good. I think it's so strong. I'm here for it. I'm obsessed with it completely. Yes, yes, yes. Like, for some reason too, this song really reminded me of my dog. And then when I saw the music video, I just like completely lost it. I was like, oh my god. This song makes me happy, but it also makes me like incredibly sad. So apparently Habibi means my love in Arabic. And I don't remember where I read this. When I like Google translated it, it came up as baby in English and then chérie en français. And so I was like, all right, like my love, chérie, like that's, yeah, darling, like, you know. I love that song. It's the piano, everything about it is so beautiful. The music video, even though like it was low-key a little triggering with the dog situation up in that bitch, the music video and everything, like it's gorgeous, love. Like there's just, it's just amazing, period. Is this really a bruise? Like, what am I doing? I just feel like this looks so dumb. Like, I can't even. Whatever. I'm also gonna try to fill out my eyebrows because her eyebrows are like glorious. And then I'm gonna put mascara because Sis's eyelashes are also gorgeous. You know what? Maybe it's because I'm darker, so maybe I need to darken up the bruise a little bit. Maybe that's just the truth of the matter. I love that song. It's just so beautiful. Like, oh god. I'm hearing the piano. Okay, see, now that I think I've like darkened it a little bit, I think it looks a little bit better. I mean, it still looks like trash, but a little bit better. A little bit better, I said. Okay, and then Dormant. When I first listened to this track, like, I remember in my reaction, I think I was kind of like, I wasn't feeling that song. But the more I listened to this album, this song just became increasingly annoying. It's my least favorite song on the entire album. I need a different kind of chance. I need a different kind of place. It's so shaky. The music is so, like, abrasive. Like, it makes me feel like I'm going crazy. Like, I just don't like that. I don't like that song. It is not, I just don't, I also think like when you compare like the rest of the album to that song, I just think it's kind of like lackluster. It's just, it's not, it's no. It's a no for me, love. It's a true no for me. Yeah, we are not here for it. Not a fan, not feeling it, no. And then, after Dormant, she literally gives us like, arguably she gives us the best song on the entire album, Wallflower. Wallflower, since I was young, life was full of wisdom. Are you kidding me? That track is literally so good. Like, I can't even... Ooh, everything has its season. Ooh. Instant bop for me. Like that, the way that song has maintained, like the very first listen, that was probably one of my favorites, and then like after that, it just became one of my favorites more and more again. I think the bruise looks bad, but I think like me not wearing glasses and being far away from the actual bruise, it looks great. So I'm here for it. Now I'm gonna try to fill out my eyebrows, but how am I gonna do it? What am I gonna use? I want to read what Sevdaliza said about Wallflower, but it's very long and I am not a great reader, so here we go. The term Wallflower, like Sevdaliza really said Tumblr aesthetic. Sevdaliza said Ezra Miller. Like, you feel me? Are you feeling me here? Alright, so
as Shabrang unearths the stories and journeys of Sevdaliza as not only an artist but a human being, Wallflower seems to reflect on Sevdaliza before she was Sevdaliza. Sevdaliza has been very vocal about her life leading up to her debut in the music industry. Being an immigrant with a head full of dreams, she has often recounted moments of loneliness, timidness, and the ordeals of just surviving. Besides being an immigrant, I was already a weird child. I didn't really care what people thought of me, but at the same time I was really lonely. Through Wallflower, Sevdaliza appears to take on 3 different roles and identities, one as a narrator, one as a modern-day Sevdaliza, and one as a young Sevdaliza wondering what her next move is. Continuing into the verse, Sevdaliza appears to switch perspectives once again, this time singing to her younger self. Despite the hard work it took for her to arrive where she is now as an artist, Sevdaliza assures her adolescent self that everything will go according to plan, and that finding one's passion by a certain time is merely a social construct.
this is literally so true. Like, I think one reason why I love this song, like, despite its, like, overwhelming sex appeal, like, it's absolutely overwhelming. It's thunderous. It's loud and gigantic sex appeal. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, hold up. You know what it is? I don't have eyebrows, like, at all, so, like, just, that was so jaunting. Jaunting, is that the word? Let's try the other eyebrow, and then we'll come back to it. That's what we'll do. We'll come back to it. Okay, so... this just looks cartoonishly bad. Like, I'm just not here for it.
Shabrang and its stories have made a prominent mark on Sevdaliza's confidence in her career, as she described the album and its tracks to Forbes as cathartic, and more like a form of getting to know yourself and writing the first few pages of your autobiography. Even though the themes are quite heavy, this album feels a lot lighter to me, easier to carry, easier to be with.
The reason I wanted to read that out to you is because everything she said here, I really, like, felt resonated completely. Especially, like, this album feeling a lot lighter to her. Like, this album, compared to some of her other work, is significantly not as heavy when it comes to the production. However, it feels more polished. It feels more put together. And I don't know, I really love this album, and I definitely see what she means when she says, like, you know, this was cathartic. It was about getting, like, writing my first few pages of my autobiography, getting to know myself better, like, all that. I really see that here. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna give it up with the eyebrows. Like, I already fucked it up. It's too late. It is what it is. Be what it be. I mean, the bruise is really not that great. And then also she has, like, a bruise on her neck, which I'm gonna also try to... I'm gonna try to do that right here. And then the last thing that I'm gonna do mascara right now. Let me do that right now. I'm gonna do that right now. Or maybe I should do that now. I should do it right now. It's already in my hands, whatever. And then next is Gobi Goldun, which... Gobi Goldun. I love that song. Like, the piano on that song, again... The instruments for this album are literally, like, so amazing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking because I don't wear mascara and, like, I'm just coming in here like this. Like, a bitch needs to focus, okay? I want to do, like, dramatic lashes because I'm pretty sure she's wearing lashes. Like, I'm 90% sure. I'm not, like, you know, I ain't no makeup hoe, but I don't have lashes, and even if I had lashes, oh, there's no way. There's no way I would be gluing anything. Like, y'all would not want me to do that. Do you see this? Do you see what is happening currently on my face? Do you think I'm capable of gluing, like, eyelashes? No, bish. No, bish. Yoy, nada capable. That was literally the worst Spanish ever on the history of anything. Oh shit. I mean, I was gonna read Gobi Goldun, like the English translation, but because I'm a terrible reader and since it's taking me a while to do my mascara, I'll just put some nice music, put the lyrics up here for y'all to see. Bro, how do people do this? How do people do this? This is so annoying. Oh. And like taking mascara off, because like the Vaseline trick has never worked on me personally. I always just like end up taking a wipe and just straight up like crunching off the little eyelashes that I do have, because I have no eyebrows and like no lashes. My baby brother has like the most beautiful set of lashes ever. It pisses me off. It doesn't piss me off. Go him. But I have like no lashes, bitch. My eyebrows, yo, this ended up turning out like complete garbage. Let me just kind of. Let me just use my magnificent hair. Let me just push that shit down. There we go. Now it's not so drastic, even though it is. It's terrible. You can still see it. All right, now I'm gonna do the bruise on her neck. And then next, Darkest Hour. So Darkest Hour, I've actually known like for a while. Like when she released it as a single, I listened to it. I listened to it like every day for like a really long time. I absolutely love this song. I love the like dance beat. When that beat drops, oh my god. Where were you the first time you heard that beat drop? Like, I would love to know. But yeah, the first time I heard that beat drop, I was like shook. I was like truly shooketh for my life. Apparently too, this song is supposed to represent Adam and Eve, and I was literally shooketh like reading that. So because of my childhood, like just growing up Christian and everything, like I don't know, I am just always here for like religious, like I don't want to say sacrilegious, but I do love like religious imagery. I love like retelling of religious stories. I'm here for it, like every day, all day, legitimately here for it. I think I'm done with my makeup. I am not a talented makeup person. This is as good as it's gonna get. I think I look how I look. It is what it is. I felt cute before I put the makeup on, and here we are. So but yeah, so apparently it's supposed to represent Adam and Eve, and like when I found that out, it made so much sense to me. I was like, oh my god, that makes like total sense. Like the darkest hour being, you know, when they eat the fruit from the tree of good and evil. One fun fact that I always love to point out to people is that a lot of people assume that the fruit was an apple. It's never stated what the fruit is. It totally could have been like a pomegranate. It could have been anything. But yeah, so I really live for this song. It's the darkest hour. Also, like, I'm the perfect girl. Ooh. Like, it's supposed to represent Eve being, like, you know, just the most heavenly creation, created, like, literally just from God, from the rib of, you know, Adam and all that shit. Oh my god, what should I be? The one thing about Sevdaliza that's kind of, like, cracked me up is, it's okay, with example with Darkest Hour, like, I'll listen to these songs and take them at face value. Like, I'll listen and I'll love the beat, I'll be dancing, and then I'll find out the meaning and I'm like, so, oh my god, I wrote down in my notes, like, race relations, the bop. Because upon further investigation on genius.com, I found out that this song actually represents, like, the struggle between Iran and the US, United States, and, like, kind of the racism, the blatant, like, Islamophobia that exists within American culture, and how that makes it really difficult for her as an artist and as a human being, period. And also, she speaks like Korean and Russian briefly in this song, and that's supposed to represent the troubled past that the US has with like North Korea and Russia. And like that kind of blew me away because I didn't even notice that she speaks like another language in this song. I like never even noticed. And I was really blown away when I found out like the deeper meaning of this song. Also, like the lyrics, like, oh my god, what should I be? What is it you want when you come for me? Like, what should I be? Like, okay, do I have to fit this stereotype of like what you find attractive? Do I have to fit this stereotype in order to not be attacked for who I am? Like, that is literally, like, that just blew me away. Like, once I found out the meaning and I looked back at the lyrics, I was like, oh my god, this all, like, it's all connected. It's all connected, boo. And Eden, which is literally one of my favorite songs on this track. This song is it's so sexy. I feel like this song just reminds me of what they must have felt like when, like, because right when Eve bit into the fruit, immediately Eve felt shame for her naked figure. She started to have all these thoughts, and it was just a really crazy like experience and moment. And this song just makes me feel that like stress. But also this song totally reminds me of like the serpent. Like, also I just love the lyrics. The song is just so sexy. I love this song. I wanna be a mistress or a I wanna know my God if I can be someone. I think I'm gonna put lip gloss on because why not? Also, like, I can't tell if Sevdaliza is wearing like highlighter right here, but I don't have a highlighter. Maybe I'll just put like lip gloss on my nose and call it a day. Is that highlighter? I am screaming. This is literally the dumbest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Ooh, it smells so good though. I'll link this lip gloss down below. It's made by one of my friends and I really, really love these. I have like a lot of different colors and different shades and shit. I mean, it kind of works. It's kind of serving its a purpose. And then I'm just gonna put some on my lips. And next we have Human Nature. So it was kind of funny because in my reaction video for this album, I was like, I'm gonna skip this because I've already heard this song and I love this song, and people are like, girl, it's not the same as the other one, like you should have listened to it. And I was like, oh crap. And so I went back, and when I heard the violin part, I was shooketh. Like, the violin is literally such a gorgeous instrument, and I just love the way Sevdaliza utilized it in this album. Next, No Way. Literally, this is one of the worst songs on the album. I hate this song. There is no way I can feel. There is no way I'm listening to this song. There's no way I'm gonna finish this song. There's no way I'm exposing my ears to this song. Sevdaliza, it's a no from me. It's just, I hate this song. I can't explain it. I just think it's so repetitive and it's like so boring and annoying. I do not like this song. I don't like when she sings this way. Like, she just sounds so shaky. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Then next, Road. This song is so amazing. In a dream. The like electronic beat of this song, it's so powerful. Oh, silence to my own. That was so bad. That was terrible. But I love this song. I love the beat. In a dream. I just think, yes, it's a serve. Hitting us with that 90s like dark wave electronic underground, like the way that Sevdaliza is a genre bending like artist blows my mind. And then the last song on the track, which is Comet. I do think the piano in this song is beautiful. I think like I love the beginning. The beginning is my favorite part, and I love hearing Sevdaliza say darling. I'm like, can I be your darling? Please, Sevdaliza. That was so gross. That was so nasty. That was disgusting, love. I don't know. I really don't like this song. I think it's really boring. I wish that she wouldn't have ended this amazing album this way. You're a comet. I'm like, I don't want to be a comet. Like, get away from me. But I think the piano, like, it's a beautiful song. I just think it's boring, and I just don't like it. But I think it's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna knock it for its beauty. Like, I get why people like it. I definitely, like I said, the piano, like the piano is amazing. But anyways, I have almost been filming for 50 minutes straight, y'all. We can't believe it. But yeah, that is Shabrang. What did you guys think about my commentary on this album? Was there anything I missed? Any fun facts about Sevdaliza? What is your favorite tracks from this album? What did you like? What didn't you like from this album? You guys, also, Vlogoween, hello, is in a few days. OMG, OMG, I'm literally screaming OMG, OMG, OMG. You know what? This thought just appeared in my head. if I cooked food with my mom's holy oil, would I be like blessed? I cannot believe that I'm almost at 1900 subs. So if you're thinking about subscribing, please subscribe. I gotta stop talking like that because I started doing it like ironically and now like I can't stop and it's like so gross. But anyways, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Alrighty y'all, bye.